Here at the 2025 New Lisbon Winter Wanderers Snowmobile Show, October 25th, 2025. And I thought I'd give you a little video preview or video review of what has showed up at this great show. We covered the 747 Snowjet in another video. Here's a interesting stretch limo. This one doesn't have a continuous track. They actually must have a chain drive and then more like a traditional suspension in the back here. Pretty cool. Another stretch limo Panther. This is a custom Panther. I like the graphics. It's very cool. It's in custom class, so it must be a custom sled, I'd guess. Here's a pretty cool Scorpion, also in custom. I talked to the gentleman who owned this machine last year at Tigers in Ripon, Wisconsin. This has been repowered with a much larger Rotax engine. I think it's, yes, and very nice sled. Yamaha SS. And we go into the race class. Rick Mielke's Snow Twister. Kevin Hafner's King Cat. This one belongs to Kelly Keel, I think, from Manitowoc. Also, same owner. Jason Lee in Deerfield, Wisconsin has this TXL. Dan Backey's got a pair of twisters here that are real nice. This is a Formula 2. It's covered up because we have a little light rain. Nice Wildcat Z. Now we're into the race original class. This one's one of Bryce McNeely's sleds. Big 4-banger King Cat. A Z340. I think that's a 75, if I remember right. Another one of Bryce's. EXT 400. Matt Lynn came all the way up here from West Chicago, Illinois. Subscribed to the magazine today. Thank you, Matt. A couple machines he brought. Greg DeBerkey is a big Manta and Raider guy. Very cool machine. Some EXT action. Then we get the mini sleds, and this Yamaha one, I've never seen one of these. I don't know if it's custom or they issued it. Someone can pop in here and tell me that. The old Yamaha Snow Scoot. Those look like a lot of fun. We got some cutters here. Some cat cutters. A nice Evinrude cutter. Caribous. And this skidoo sort of bathtub-ish thing. Then we can spin around and take a little walk here. Here's Rick. He's doing the same thing I am, shooting video. I think we're in a 70 to 75 restored class here. Take a nice slow look at that. Except these three are kind of misparked. It's a 68 Fox track, and it's got a really nice seat. I want to show you that. Look at that. All stitched. Very nice. Skidoo, old Johnson. Really, really nice 69 Yamaha. One of Rick's sleds, Rick Kocher. Jeff Ball from Deerfield has some really nice cats here today. And here's a couple of them. And then we have the original class for the antiques. Well, 69 and older, I guess.
Well, you knew that, didn't you?
Nice Sabre jet here. We'll move around a little bit. These are all 70 to 75 original class. Really nice Skidoo Olympic, or Nordic, I'm sorry. Silver Bullet 340. A GPX. A Janssen Phantom 45. Little Panther. Another Nordic. Boy, it'd be hard pressed to tell which one's nicer. And a Rupp Yankee. A lot of Raiders here today, and this fella has a really nice display. This is Gary Piper. And you don't see really nice running examples of VIPs very often. But here is one, and nice display of clothing behind it. Here's a pair of my Mercs that I brought. Nice old ski horse. A Jack Track. Those are pretty rare. They were featured a couple years ago in the magazine. A double Eagle Raider. And I don't think I've ever seen an orange double Eagle Raider. Have you? Let me know. And here we have another VIP. Just don't see those often. Automatic transmission. Like a car. Instead of a belt drive. Keeping moving along. Here's a nice big mouth. This is one of... oh, this is neat. This is Bryce's. It's a 4-cycle Alley Cat. Actually has a Kohler 4-cycle engine. Here's a 643, 1972, very cool machine. Got an EXT here. Jeff Ball from Deerfield owns that. Here's another one of Rick Kocher's 71 Scorpion. Nice Yamaha. Free Air 340 TNT 75. And then we got the 71 775 TNT. TX, always popular. And then we have this nice 71 Yami. Harry Demler in Oshkosh brought that. A Brute. Featured in the last issue of the magazine. Lyle Schmidt of Watertown brought this Great old 72 TX. Here's a 650 Saberjet. The Folkerts brought this one of 281 produced. And here's another one. So not only are they rare, but they have two of them. How cool is that? Here's an RV. Gotta be careful so I don't trip over the ski here. There we go. Nice row of TXs. I got some of these late 70s Yamahas. I always liked this frame. Good looking machines. They perform well. They were tough as nails. You couldn't kill them. Great machines. And then those were all in restored class. Now we're moving back over to original. Here's a Johnson SR400. Their last offering from 1976 before they bowed out. We got a 74 or a 79 Yamaha Exciter. A TKX whip. And a 77 whip 340. Yamaha Exciter 440 and an SRX. Pretty cool. Here's a Trailfire. There was a very nice display, which I'll post a picture of John Deere memorabilia clothing, but because of the light rain, it's been taken in. Can't blame him for that. Here's an SS440, very sharp sled. The Clarks brought this one. Another really cool Manta. Gary Piper brought that. I always got a kick out of these. I remember when these came into the showroom. It was when Cat went under in the early 80s. And Polaris thought, hey, all these people have cat clothes. Let's make a cat-looking sled that matches. And they did. Let's go over to the restored side. Nice Tigger, 81. Last year of the original Articat company. A VMAX. Ooh, cool. And an SRX. What a nice pairing. And we got a liquefier. Another SRX 440. And the little direct drive liquid cooled Sprint Fire. They didn't make a lot of these. Rick Mielke of Fondy owns this one. I like this little wheel kit on this Polaris. It's interesting. Wonder how it handles. It's a 91 Indy 650 RXL. You have a 93 Thundercat. Those made a big splash when they came out, didn't they? Nice Exciter too. On a Manta. This is a later model one. I don't know what year. I have to look. Let's see. 86, it looks like. Very cool. Little Bravo. 250, kind of replaced the 250 Exciter, or whatever that was called. Beautiful 86 Pantera. Guy I met today, Aaron, he used to work at Cat. He has 6 of these. Kind of crazy, but they're really cool machines. 95 Do, Mach 1, Formula MX, Cougar, and then we have the late model stuff in the back row. Let's head over there. These guys just got here. Very nice. We got here a big Skidoo touring machine. That looks kind of comfy. 600 XCR. XC700. XLT. Nice Yami. 2001. 05 Cat. F7. 600 XCR. The old classic wedge hoods. A lot of them still out there. Cool machines. And that about does it. It's a nice show. Good food. Lots of raffles. Lots of people. The weather could cooperate a little better, but we'll take it. All for now.